nugget houses. This place is pretty creepy. Oh man, that's creepy. That is creepy, guys. This town gives me the chills. How you doing, sir? I'm just doing a little video on Brownsville. You been living here for a while?
2 years.
2 years. All right, so far I'm loving Brownsville. A little bit of a Halloween type of vibe with all the abandoned buildings and the scary dolls and things of that nature. But overall, the people are friendly. We've learned that it's very historic, and we learned that.
It's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Ooh, la la la. It's the natural law only Fuji's can bring. Ooh, la 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 la.
Family, today we have an interesting one. We are in Brownsville, Pennsylvania. The population of Brownsville is less than 3,000 people, and it's very, very intriguing in regards to being a more desolated, forgotten place within America that's still actually affordable to live in. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as we explore Brownsville, Pennsylvania. So although the town is pretty vacant with crumbling buildings and pretty much, as you can see, a lot of places for rent, people are trying to bring Brownsville back to life, believe it or not. As you can see from the construction going on here, and as you can see, there are some signs of life. Brownsville's interesting because they have some paranormal and creepy elements to it, like the Demon of Brownsville Road, one of the most infamous paranormal cases in the U.S. Center on a house at 3406 Brownsville Road and nearby Brentwood. The Kramer family, who moved there during the 1988s, reported terrifying phenomenons. So I'm guessing this is the downtown area. As you can see, pretty much everything for rent. It's funny to think that Worldwide Travel Agency was once here in Brownsville. I'm not seeing anything open, guys. It is people here that I'm seeing. It's not like totally isolated and, you know, dead, but I mean, it's pretty interesting. I would come here for Halloween. Here we go. Pride in our people, Hope Park. Welcome to Hope Park. Pride in our history. Honoring the legends of the past is what that says. And this is fairly new Snowden place and all of these developments, I'm pretty sure. They got a nice garden here. I mean, for me personally, I like it. But is this a part of America? Look, people waving and stuff at me. See, friendly people, man. That's the one thing about these type of places in America. You get a sense of community. They probably not used to people coming around here with too many cameras as well. But look at this National Bank, man. I'm not sure if the camera's doing it any justice, but this is just cool, honestly. Obviously, it's run down and it's no longer operating, but the aesthetics are pretty pleasing to go along with this weather. It looks like it's gonna be raining pretty soon here. We'll get as much as we can before the rain comes. Once again, another abandoned building. This used to be the train station, actually. Man, I wish they opened this back up. It probably would run straight to Pittsburgh, man. Union Station. I could almost guarantee this probably ran straight to Pittsburgh when it was open. And things like this, you open it up, you get a train running to Pittsburgh or anything, a subway station, whatever. This place actually looks like it's operating. But like I was saying, you get a plane, a train, or, you know, a subway running to Pittsburgh, man, that opened up the job opportunities for people. Nugget polishes. This place is pretty creepy. Oh man, that's creepy. That is creepy, guys. This town gives me the chills. In a good way. In a good way. But guys, this would be a great place to come for Halloween, I'll tell you that much. One. And number two, guys, imagine if this was somewhere like Japan. They would have that Union Station open. They would have that Union Station run into the nearest city, which is Pittsburgh. And it'll be readily available for the public. That's the thing that we got to do better with as Americans, in my opinion, is revamping some of these small towns. Man, this is interesting. Just walking around here. It's pretty beautiful scenery though, I will say that. That's a beautiful scenery. It gives like Oregon vibes almost, right? Oregon, Washington State. Pretty cool scenery. But man, look at this. This is America, guys. Pretty interesting place. Pretty interesting place. So the population of Brownsville as of most recent is 2,200 people. It's a small borough in Fayette County. It has been a significant decline from the over 8,000 people that lived here in the 1940s. Look at this place. I'm across the street here, but as you can see, guys, it's traffic. It's a lot of traffic. A decent amount of traffic, I should say. Oh man, this place is different than anywhere else I've been. I've been all around the world. Look at this place, booksellers. This place seems like it's open. Probably find some pretty cool books in here. I mean, guys, this is like going into the past. Seriously, this is a very interesting place. I haven't seen one store yet that's actually open for me to walk into. I don't even want to bother to go up there. It look like trees and stuff is falling. It's all types of debris. Pretty interesting place, guys. Let's go read this sign. Pretty interesting place. Lafayette's tour on May 26, 1825. General Lafayette, traveling on the National Pike from the Washington to Uniontown, was honored in Brownsville, where he dined. Okay. And as you can see here, the road's just not even walkable or drivable. I mean, guys, this is America. Sad to see, in my opinion, but at the same time, I understand it. Let's see if we can see anything up here. Very interesting place. So Brownsville was the place that developed America's first federal highway and a major player in steamboat manufacturing. Its location along with the Monongahela River made it a bustling center for trade and industry. So back in the day, man, this is one of the more pivotal places to be. Look at that school bus. The school bus is just torn out, man. This place, it just feels unreal. Honestly. That school bus is torn out. It don't got no windows, no seats, no doors. I'm not gonna go in here because it seemed like it's somebody's operated center. But alright guys, I'm gonna walk down a little bit and man, tell me what you guys think about Brownsville. So far, it's interesting for me. It feels creepy, like a creepy Halloween vibe, but it also feels like a blast from the past. So I'm gonna walk down a little bit and I'll be back with you guys. Alright, so we're heading back down the street. Maybe we can get some engagement I don't see a lot of people walking around here. Here go the Union Station from the other side of the street. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors. Can you imagine spending the night in that place? Or just going and checking that place out? That would be pretty cool, I think. Probably wouldn't be too safe. Look at this, man. It's a perfect blend of the weather. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me well with the wind. It's looking like it's gonna storm pretty soon here. Interesting place. Interesting place. So let's see if any of these places around here is open. I'm not sure what this is. MVAA, American Legion. But this camera doesn't do this place any justice in regards to getting that feeling of a blast for the past, getting that feeling of creepiness. This is a nice sandwich shop, but it looks like it's closed. It is Sunday at the time of me recording this. They probably aren't used to too many cameras being around, I would imagine. But it's a good amount of traffic. I'm gonna go read some of those signs without getting hit by a car. It's a good amount of traffic, as you guys can see. Let's read some of these signs. Man, what is this? What's going on? These signs look like they're from like the freaking 1800s. Like literally. Chimney tops, best in the world. Protected by patent in US and Canada. Satisfaction guaranteed. Satisfaction guaranteed. Man, this is different. How you doing, sir? I'm just doing a little video on Brownsville. You been living here for a while?
2 years.
2 years. You like it down here?
It's alright.
It's alright. I like it. It seemed like it's like a blast from the past, bro. Like some Halloween stuff going on. Is there any like stores open around here or?
Nope.
Nothing?
Just that one. No, not that one. This one and that one.
Wow, that's crazy.
But they closed the pharmacy and everything down too.
Wow. Is there anything you recommend me go check out?
Fiddles, but Fiddles ain't open.
What's that?
It's called Fiddles, but it's not open.
Okay. But yeah, this is crazy, man. You the first person I seen out when I'm walking this stuff, so I had to say something to you. But have a nice day, sir.
You too.
You said nothing's open. That's crazy. Nothing at all is open, guys. Can you imagine that? Jeez. And honestly, I'm not seeing anything open. These packages probably been sitting there for 10 years. Used to be a church. Alright, guys. So as you guys can see, Brownsville, Pennsylvania is a very unique place in America because I asked the guy, is there anything you recommend me see? Anything open? He said nothing's open. He said they actually just got done closing down a place. So that's crazy in itself to think that a town of, I mean, 2,000 people is a little bit, but it's not that insignificant that there shouldn't be any stores at all open. You know what I mean? Crazy. Creepy place, to be honest. Would I live here? Maybe. I'm not gonna lie, because I like the creepiness and the aesthetics of it and the throwbackness of it. I mean, imagine this place at night. Maybe I'll come back and do a night video if this one goes well, or maybe like a Halloween video, because I'm not too far from this place, but it's like day and night from where I live. So maybe I'll come back and do a nighttime video. If this gets to, let's say, 3,000 views, I'll come back on either Halloween or nighttime, because I may not even be in the USA on Halloween, but I'll come back at nighttime for sure if we can get this to 3,000 views, and we'll do a nighttime video. I'm sure that'd be interesting. And I didn't really get too deep in a conversation with that guy about Brownsville, because he said he's only been here for about 2 years, so I don't think it's much he could have probably told me outside of what he already did. Okay, we seen this part already. It's cut off here due to construction, so we'll go back to this part and see if there's anything else we can see worthwhile. But this is definitely interesting. I mean, there's still people that lives here, which mean that there is value here. Anywhere there's life, there's value. So, although I do think it's creepy and things of that nature, I still do respect it for being a place that, you know, people call home. Look at this. And as you guys can see, it's people driving through pretty consistently, so it's definitely a sense of community. I could imagine this place at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Man, it gotta be creepy. Gotta be. As you can see, they're working on bringing the town back to life. Here we go, some signs of life. In regards to housing, as you can see, most of the houses are on these hills. Pretty hilly area. Man, this is interesting. Got some Connecticut plates I just seen. I'm from Connecticut, so those always stand out to me. Always find some people from Connecticut in places we don't have no business being. Here we go. Alright, let's go down here. Let's go down here and see some of the rivers. Or the Mongolian River, I guess that's what it's called. And if you guys hear the wind, sorry, it's a pretty windy one. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be raining and thunderstorming here soon. Man, it's pretty steep. Let's see. Another page in Brownsville history. Steamboat Enterprise, 1814, designed and built in Brownsville. First steamboat to travel from Brownsville to New Orleans and return under its own power. It revolutionized transportation and commerce of the nation. So Brownsville has history, guys. It seemed like it was a very important part of the early transportation industries. So it's not just like a place of no significance. And the people have been pretty friendly so far. It's pretty cool. Bring your boat down here. Get on the water. Welcome to the historic Brownsville. With a letter missing. I mean, this looks pretty cool to me. It's nice out here, I will say that. In regards to the views, pretty nice. Here's the Brownsville Bridge. All right. Alright, let's explore a little bit more, guys, and then we're gonna be heading out of here before it starts raining and thunderstorming. Alright, so far I'm loving Brownsville. A little bit of a Halloween type of vibe with all the abandoned buildings and the scary dolls and things of that nature. But overall, the people are friendly. We've learned that it's very historic, and we learned that, you know, it did play a key role in the industrial complex of America's history. Pretty cool place. Come and visit. I would definitely recommend, if you were into urban traveling or rural traveling, to give it a visit. As you can see, more of the same. Okay, this place looks like it's open. Dance place. Dee Dee's studio of dance looks like it's open. Here we go. Welcome to Brownsville, population 5,283. And as we've seen from the stats, I'll post the stats on the screen. It's not even half of that population now. This diner looked like it's pretty operational, but it's closed temporarily. It says we will be reopened very soon. Old school style diner. Nah, actually, like, it's been closed for a while. Interesting, man. Pretty interesting place, though. Alright, guys, I'm gonna walk down here a little bit. You guys can see they do have the EMS here, which is a good thing. But man, this town, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this town gives me the creeps. In the most respectful way possible, but could you blame me? 90% of the places we've seen was abandoned and looked like they was built in the 80s, 70s. I've only encountered maybe 1 or 2 people walking. Look at this place. I mean, come on, guys. This is actually insane. This is pretty cool. I might start doing videos on these rural towns in America, in the Rust Belt, while I'm here. But let me know what you guys think about Brownsville. Would you ever come here to visit it? Did you know this place existed before this video? Do you guys get the same Halloween, like, spooky vibes I get? And should America do a better job revamping some of these towns? Because people still live here. People still call it home. You know, I'm sure these people are respectable for the most part, and I'm sure they would appreciate some tax dollars going into their town. This part actually looks pretty decent. So here go the fire station. South Brownsville Fire Station. Here go another one of those Halloween type of houses. Look at that. So this place is actually for sale. It says, look at this ice plant. That's what it says. It used to be an ice plant. I'm not sure if you guys can see it from the cam. This place is actually for sale. I wonder how much they're selling it for. I mean, honestly, it's a nice location. It's on the street with housing and neighbors around. But I mean, how much do you think this place is worth or even going for? Maybe I'll call and inquire about it just for purposes of the video. But man, you had to knock this whole place down. You had to knock this whole place down. Once again, it's the creepy vibe that you won't get over. This is interesting though, to say the least. Look at the roof. This place won't even be worth $2,000, man. I'm telling you the truth. You have to knock down the whole building. Look at this. And stay tuned, make sure you guys subscribe, because I'll show you where I live at in comparison to this. Because like I said, I'm not too far away from here, but it's like night and day. And I'll keep coming with these type of videos if you guys like them. This is the type of thing I could do right now in America. Honestly, I don't mind doing it because this is actually interesting. Regardless of the creepiness, this is pretty interesting. And like I said, it's a historic town. Just a ladder just sitting there, creepy as hell. Alright, I think this is as far as I'm gonna go. I just can't imagine doing a vlog of this place at nighttime. It would be next level. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for our Brownsville, Pennsylvania trip. Let me know what you guys think about Brownsville in the comment. This is definitely a different one for me. I can't even speak well because it's so unique. The energy is unique. I can feel it. I can feel it. And the situation is unique. A lot of dogs around here. You guys can hear that one. Very interesting place. Like I said, I'll try and leave some B-roll footage. Look at this. And the comments. But this place is interesting. Holy shit. That's a huge pool. He's pretty friendly though. He's wagging his tail. He can't even bark. Yeah, he did scare the shit out of me. But alright guys. Let me get out of here. Before I get ate up by a dog or something. But this is interesting. I'm not often lost for words, but today was a telltale story of a different side of America. Alright, see you guys. Brownsville, Pennsylvania is an interesting place to say the least. But please guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe as I continue to bring you content daily, weekly, yearly, and we continue to grow together. I appreciate you guys watching this video about Brownsville, Pennsylvania, and I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.